Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones says he may sit out the season if he doesn't get $20 million a year. Devontae Freeman said he may sit out the season if he doesn't get the certain number that he wants to be a running back in this league. Remember, he turned down a one-year, $3 million deal from the Seattle Seahawks, and they went back and paid Carlos Hyde 1 year, $2.75 million. I think what we're seeing now is an interesting trend that might be developing in the sense that players, for the most part, are going to have a hard time getting the normal value of what they can get because there's not going to be a $10 million increase in the cap next year. The cap could go lower, it could stay the same, and so because of that, deals are going to be hard to do. So if you're a franchise player like Chris Jones, hey, you deserve $20.1 million a year. You just watched DeForest Buckner get that number from the Indianapolis Colts on a $105 million contract, and you're pretty close to being him as a player. But the problem is you've got a $16.1 million cap with Chris Jones and a team right now that's also trying to find a way to sign a $40 million a year with Patrick Mahomes. That creates some difficulty. Now, if you notice, very few deals are getting done as far as extensions, particularly those guys that are coming off rookie contracts or in their franchise years. But what I'm wondering is because of the pandemic and what you're seeing now, it's like, okay, if you're going to be Chris Jones, it's like, and you're not going to get fined because you haven't signed your franchise tender, or Freeman, who doesn't have a contract, you might as well wait through the end of training camp and not risk your body, risk your health, and anything else with the pandemic to see if you can at least get something before the start of the season. I think this could be a growing trend. We already see NBA players, baseball players opting not to play this season. We might be seeing the same with football players.